Good morning, Dalton Middle School. From kid president to the principal, I'm Mr. Suits. I am your principal this year for those of you who are new. And welcome not only to the morning show, the first morning show of the year, but the first morning of the year, 2015-16. I have several announcements. I'm going to do those first. We have a guest who's going to talk to you, and then I want to come back at the end and talk to you. We'll end with our Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence at the very end of the show. So first of all, let's do our ordinary announcements. Sign-up sheets for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade cross-country tryouts will be at the tables right in front of the curved wall as you enter the building starting tomorrow, Friday, August 7th. They will run through next Tuesday. That gives you about 3 mornings to pick those sheets up. Boys will try out Wednesday, August the 12th next week, and girls tryout will be Thursday, August the 13th for cross-country. You must have a physical and insurance form on file. Softball tryouts are coming up next Monday and Tuesday on August 10th and 11th. Any 6th, 7th, or 8th grader interested in trying out needs to sign up on Coach Haynes' door on the girls' gym office. If you go into the main gym, if you're new to the school, the gym that has the big cougar painted on the wall, her office is on the girls' side there, so the sign-up sheet is on the door. You must also have a physical and proof of insurance on file to try out. And this is a good time to tell you that's true for any sport at Dalton Middle School. So even if you're not going to do anything this fall, but you're going to do something this winter, or in the spring, now's a great time to take care of those physicals. If you need a physical, Mr. Martinez is our athletic director. His office is in the Connections Quad, which is down in about as far from here as you can go on the other side of the cafeteria. He can give you advice and talk to you about how you can get your physical. If you have any questions about softball, though, you can see Coach Haynes in the gym. I want to let everybody know, I think teachers already know this, that we have a Friday schedule here, an extended homeroom, where homeroom is a little bit longer. We're going to be running that schedule today and tomorrow so that we can get everybody in place, take care of all the business we need to take care of first thing in the morning. And then starting Monday, we'll begin our normal schedule. All right, I do have a guest who'd like to talk to you for just a minute, and then I'll be right back.
Good morning, Dalton Middle School. I'm Coach Mathis. I have an announcement for any girl that's interested in playing volleyball this year. We are going to have a short meeting tomorrow during extended homeroom right after the announcements in the small cafeteria. That's for any 6th, 7th, or 8th grade girl that's interested in playing volleyball this year at Dalton Middle School.
So there's really no excuse for you not to get involved this year, whether it's a sport or it's a club. We're going to have clubs kicking off very soon, and so I hope to see everybody involved this year. Okay, we have a number of new routines, and I want to talk to you, even those of you who've been here now for a couple of years, just some things that are different. And we'll start with this show. We've always started our morning show at 7:45 every morning. We have a crew standing by. You won't be seeing me here in the mornings most of the time. It'll be that on-air talent. Except for tomorrow. Tomorrow we will start our show at 7:45, but starting Monday, here's the change. We'll start our morning show at 7:40. That's about 5 minutes earlier this year than it was last year, and it's really before that last bell rings. So we need you as you leave the cafeteria, the gym, you come in the door. You need to be here if you're going to hear the announcements by 7:40 and in class ready to go in place. We realized, of course, that first period is just as long as the other periods on a normal day, and the morning show, they got things they want to do. They have some skits they want to show and some activities they want to perform, so we need to give them a little extra time. So starting Monday, that show will be at 7:40. Teachers, you'll have your computers on and everything up and ready to go so that as kids, some people still will be entering the room. We're not really officially tardy until 7:45, but 7:40 we will begin that show. Some other routines for those of you who are new or have kind of forgetful. When you get here in the mornings, of course, the cafeteria is open for breakfast, and also the gym is open for you. We have so many students this year that our buses are having to run a little differently. So we have 2 shifts of buses coming in to make room for everybody who would like to eat breakfast. If you come in and you have no intention of eating school breakfast, I hope that's not many of you because we have a good breakfast. You go to the gym, and that's where you sit. You can visit with your friends in the bleachers. And then those of you who plan to eat breakfast, come in the cafeteria, you eat breakfast, and then you get up and leave so you can make room for other people who would like to eat. The cafeteria, I'd love for it to be the place where we hang out and sit and talk across tables, but it's really not designed to be that way because we have so many people and people who are coming in different shifts who would like to eat. So I'm going to ask you this year if you kind of mix up your routine if it hasn't been this way. Eat breakfast in the cafeteria, split, go to the gym until it's time to dismiss. Lunch today. We know lunch always takes a while for the first day. I think 8th graders are the first shift, so you're going to try to go a little early today so we can make room for this big whopping 6th grade class, and they're all learning new routines especially. So know that lunch might take a little longer, and we'll make some announcements if we need to adjust the schedule. Now let's talk about the afternoon. We're going to dismiss a little differently this year. Last year, if you were here, you know we called for buses to be dismissed first and then car riders. This year we're flipping that. We're going to be calling car riders first. Our traffic, we have one way in and one way out, and it can get backed up. So we want to get people in and out and ready to go back into traffic so that there's not such a traffic jam in front of the building. Today it's supposed to rain. So today might be an extra special case where we really start dismissing a little early and doing things differently. So you can be ready for that at the end of the day today. We need the rain, so that'll be all right. But on a normal day, we'll call for buses, and about 2 minutes later, we'll call for cars. See, routines are hard. We'll call for car riders, and then 2 minutes later, we'll call for buses. So be ready for that in the afternoons. There is a lot of pride here in Dalton. If you ask people all about Dalton and what makes Dalton special and the Dalton difference, there's a lot of tradition. People's grandparents and great-grandparents went to school in Dalton Public Schools, and it's important to carry that tradition on. Part of that tradition is coming through Dalton Middle School and being a Cougar and wearing red on Spirit Day. So we want you to get involved. First days are all about starting fresh. If last year you felt like you wasted time or you didn't do all that you wanted to do, everything right now is possible. Everything is possible. So one secret is getting involved. Another is we're about more than just academics. Academics are number one. But we're also about serving others and taking care of each other and building a pride and spirit in each other. So our teachers are doing that. I hope that you feel that. There is not another middle school in the world I would rather be a part of. And so we want to get you 6th graders into that routine now, and we want to get our 7th and 8th graders. Let's go ahead, especially you 8th graders. You're my leaders now, so I'll be asking you to step it up this year and take some leadership. One last thing real quickly before we do our pledge. In the summer, we do a lot of cleaning, and the rooms get empty, and it's very quiet. And I and the assistant principals and a few secretaries, we work during the summer. We're hiring new people. We're ordering things. We're even helping move and clean and do that sort of stuff. But the building's dark. And every day, almost every day, I would get my exercise by walking the halls, and I would do laps in the building. And I would go in each classroom. And I want you to know I thought about you this summer. I prayed for you this summer as I would go into those rooms, that this would be the best year you've ever had, at least to this point. This year will be the best year of your career so far for our teachers and for kids. So I want to let you know that while that was a special time, this is the most special time because now you're bringing the building back to life. It's been asleep. It's been ready for you. I'm excited to see how you fill it up with your spirit and with all the positive energy that we're known for. That is our reputation outside this building. So I expect you to get in there, and everybody makes some mistakes, but it's learning from those and it's moving forward. And we're going to move forward this year. I just know it. All right, we're going to honor our country by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Know that we are on an extended schedule, as I said a minute ago, and we will be again tomorrow. If you have any questions, my office is up in the front, almost as you walk in the front door. We have assistant principals on each hallway, and Mr. Martinez is down in the connections area. If you are a little shaky this morning, not knowing where to go, please ask one of us or a teacher for directions. We'll be glad to get you there. This is going to be a fantastic day, and I'm very glad to see you back. We missed you. Let's all stand now and honor our country by saying the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You can please be seated now for a moment of silent reflection. Let's have a fantastic first day.